Greetings, Planeswalkers. I am the Sound Alchemist, and today we will journey on over to the plane of Tarkir. That's right, guys. You heard me right. We are doing a huge mini Lore of the Multiverse because we will be focusing on each of the clans and their con. That's right, guys. 5 cons in one video. You guys asked for it, and here it is. Con of the Jeskai, Narset. A martial arts master, scholar, and mystic, Narset has cultivated mental discipline and can accomplish astonishing physical feats. She spent her youth wandering, honing her fighting skills in the wilds. Her travels deliberately took her through the lands of other clans, and she studied their cultures with a curious eye. Her practical knowledge of outsiders is unlike that of most Jeskai scholars, and this greatly benefits her as a leader. As Khan of the Jeskai, Narset is vigilant about her people's safety. She guides her clan from Sage Eye Stronghold, the nexus of the Jeskai. Some say that Narset possesses a secret potential inside her, a power or calling that will drive her to a greater purpose, but she remains dedicated to leading the clan. Here is a quote. True understanding of the universe comes from understanding of the self. Pretension and malice obscure that understanding, so we must strive to banish them from ourselves and from the world.
Khan of the Abzan, Anafenza. Anafenza, the Khan of the Abzan, rides into battle atop a heavy chariot, pulled by her 2 prized Ideks. She directs battle from the front lines, her soldiers always able to see her leading the charge, and her elite guard of Aven warriors always at her side. Anafenza rules from Mare Ek Fortress, which protects the city of Erishan at the heart of the Abzan territory. She wages war not to conquer, but to maintain the trade routes that have always allowed her clan to function, and to protect her people and her land from the encroaching Sultai and Mardu war parties. This is a quote from Anafenza. We do not pile the skulls of our enemies, nor make them into ornaments. We grind them into dust. We leave nothing for their families to weep over, nothing for their ancestors to honor.
The Khan of the Mardu, Zurgo Helmsmasher. At the cliffs where the ancient lightning dragon died, lies the Mardu stronghold, the heart of the clan's war effort. Zurgo Helmsmasher, a huge orc and the current Mardu Khan, rules from atop a throne made of the dragon's skull. He commands the movement of Mardu raiding parties, relying on the scouts and seers to deploy his troops and striking where his clan's speed can exploit gaps in the others' preparations. Zurgo was present at the battle where Sarkhan Vol's Planeswalker Spark ignited. Many of their own Mardu clan were killed when Sarkhan unleashed a torrent of dragonfire across the battlefield. Zurgo survived, but by the time he reached Sarkhan's location, Sarkhan had already disappeared. In the aftermath, Zurgo claimed victory and became a hero, quickly rising to leadership over the clan. This is a quote by Zurgo himself. Those who ride will conquer, while those who stop to meditate will die. Fast horses and good bows make better war gear than all of the monasteries and siege machines in the world.
Khan of the Sultai, Sidisi. The Naga Sidisi is the Khan and Queen of the Sultai. Her power comes from her inherited wealth and from magic taught to her by the Rakshasa. She is haughty, crude, and crafty, and she is known for simply slaughtering those who would oppose her. In her eyes, death is just a way to increase the power of her undead forces. She wishes to reunite the clans of Tarkir into a new empire under a single banner, hers. Sidisi rules from Keru Temple, deep in the treacherous jungles. Her empire is managed through vast numbers of operatives, both living and dead. She holds court at Korzi Palace, where the Sultai moor their luxury barges. On these barges, Sidisi dazzles and hypnotizes guests who wish to experience the legendary luxury of the Sultai, hoping to achieve through trickery what little she cannot achieve through force. This is a quote from Sidisi. We appreciate the other clans maintaining their lands until such time as we can subjugate them. Their work will be rewarded when they are jewel-adorned servants in our palaces.
Khan of the Temur, Surrak Dragonclaw. This Khan holds the title of Dragonclaw, which belongs to those who prove themselves in a ritual challenge. Surrak's challenge was to face an enormous bear in its cave lair, and he earned the title in a display of ferocious might still talked about in years later. Descended from a long line of ancestors who also earned the title, Dragonclaw, Surrak towers over his people in strength and stature. Surrak rarely speaks to his people, but when he does, he is pragmatic and harsh. He has little patience for frivolity, and he regards anything not tied to the continued survival of his people as a waste of resources. Here is the quote from this epic man. If hard work and a prosperous hunt are not enough for our way of life, then we do what must be done. If bones must break to protect my people, then they will break.
And those were the Khans of Tarkir. Very, very awesome. I had tons of fun helping the Sound Alchemist out. I hope you guys enjoyed my voice narrating. I was a horrible reader in class when I was in high school, so this was very frightening to me. I had butterflies in my stomach. But thank you guys for supporting us on Patreon and liking and commenting and sharing our videos. Hopefully you guys will see more of me. If not, be sure to check out more of the Sound Alchemist. This is Gersh1 with One Mind Syndicate in Lore of the Multiverse. Signing out.